straight into qualifying here in this F1 2017 online lobby. We're live at the Italian Grand Prix, going through the last turn, which is very important because you need to carry as much speed as possible on the main straight. We're here shifting up to 8th gear. The lap starts, hitting DRS as always, 340 kph, braking at the 150 meter board down into 2nd gear. Hitting the curb on the inside, to the left, curb on the inside and the outside, a bit of oversteer, but quickly shifting up avoids the car spinning. Then as always, accelerating into this next chicane. We are looking at a braking point right in front of the 100 meter board, right here, in between the two shadows. Trying to hit this curb, didn't do it, and clipping the curb on the right hand side. Now first Lesmo corner, braking after the 50 meter board. Going through the inside, accelerating pretty late to hit the outside curb here at the 50 meter board, shifting down once, slamming on the brakes and trying to get a good exit for this back straight right here into 8th gear. Once again looking at the 100 meter board in front of Ascari chicane, shifting down 3 times into 5th gear, trying to cut some of the corner but not too much as you will lose speed otherwise. And now we only have the parabolic right-hander in front of us. We are looking for the 50 meter board on the left hand side, actually where the green stops, as you've seen. Turning in once we hit the apex, acceleration, trying to go towards the outside without going too much, and we done a 122.222, really good lap, and that puts us in P1 in qualifying. You will see the qualifying results on screen. And for this time I will throw the setup that I was using on screen right now. Alright, after this little pun here, you can see the setup that I was using. I'm going to be honest, most of the settings are based on the setups that TRL Limitless has been uploading so far, but as he's just been doing Australia to Spain, I had to sort of improvise and do my own for Monza. So I've gone for 3-3 wings, 50-70 on a differential, suspension, setup in German, I'm sorry, suspension, you see the degrees there, and you also see the suspension, you'll figure out the settings. Tire pressures and brakes all there. Graphics are made by me, but the data collected is by TRL Limitless and a bit adjusted to my own preferences. And yeah, let's go on to the race. Coming towards the race, just gonna show you the first and the last lap. 5 red slides, pretty well done English. Anyways, race start, going to the left and to the right, avoiding all those slow cars, but we will not be able to overtake Van Dorn. Trying to be very careful into this first turn because we do not want to crash. And the AI cars are going so slow. Unfortunately, or rather said, fortunately, we didn't crash. Now I don't know what Ricardo is doing there with Van Dorn. But we will try to overtake both cars into the 2nd chicane, shifting down into 3rd gear, cutting the chicane a bit because we had to avoid Carlos Sainz, who is now next to us. First Lesmo corner, Sainz is still on the right hand side of us, 2nd Lesmo corner, and we're still side by side with Carlos Sainz as the other Toro Rosso spun around, and we are already up in P4. Why did I not start from pole position? I forgot to mention it was because I had a 10th place grid penalty from free practice. Anyways, throwing it down in Ascari chicane next to Carlos Sainz, still not getting past him. But this will change, obviously. Slipstream abusing Carlos Sainz, and now overtaking him down the braking zone into Parabolica, which we've done right here. And we are already jumping into the last lap of the race. You've seen that I've been the fastest car on track all day long, which means that it doesn't come as a surprise when I tell you that I've of course won this race. There were a total of 5 players in this online lobby, plus the other AI cars. Now, this is the last lap of the race, and I've got a couple of questions for you. Do you want to see more hot lap videos, more setup guides? Do you want to see more F1 2017 in general? Then please feel free to tell me so in the comments or on Twitter at BJAwesome, as we're going through both Lesmos one last time. Lap 13 out of 13, going very wide, but not too wide actually, which is very, very beautiful and nicely done. 17 seconds in front of Bottas, 20 in front of Hülkenberg, which sums up a fairly awesome race and one of my few F1 2017 online victories. Approaching the last turn one last time towards our victory. You see braking right behind the green stuff, accelerating one last time, and now it's time to celebrate the victory that I got at the Italian Grand Prix. My name is BJAwesome. Thank you guys for watching.